All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ellie, if you will, for all you do, this Coca-Cola is for you. That's the only way to go to the movies and get a seat in the front row. A little Reese's Pieces, a little popcorn. And ladies and gentlemen, a change in plans. Karen was supposed to join us, but guess what? We both went up the ladder a little bit and found the executive director. She is Carolina Byers, and she's going to tell you all about the amazing Family Tall Theater. I told you about the foundation. They gave you the naming rights, but hundreds of people in this community and the surrounding area stepped up to the plate in a big way to make this possible, right?
Sure. Yes, we just opened it weekly, and we are serving the entire region, not just the immediate community. We are reaching out to Beaver County, Washington County, and we hope to have them all as patrons.
Tell me about this theater. I mentioned earlier that you have a couple of very big films playing right now.
Yes.
They, of course, Fences, Denzel Washington, Viola Davis, both up for awards. The Oscars coming up Sunday night on ABC with Jimmy Kimmel. And also another movie, La La Land, a musical which is doing big business for two reasons. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, they two up, as is my man Justin Timberlake. He's got himself an original song. I got to give him some love from the Troll movie, but also La La Land has an original song in there as well too. So tell me about what you're trying to accomplish at this theater.
Sure. We want to provide the region a great mix of different films. Oscar-nominated arts films, documentaries, children's programming, and we wanted to appeal to a variety of people of diverse backgrounds and ideologies.
You know, you being from Brazil, which is a really cool place, Latin America, love it, love it, love it. And of course, you think of great brands and that partnership with Warren Buffett out of Brazil. They do a lot of business too, worldwide. I just want to ask you about, with you showing films that many people may not recognize, okay?
Sure.
What's the reason for that when you obviously don't have to do that, but I look at it as a gift back to the community?
Sure. Well, the idea, it was actually from our board of directors who looked around and realized that films like this are not easily accessible beyond the city of Pittsburgh, beyond the urban core. And they wanted to change that and make these films accessible to regions northwest of the city as well.
You know, when you think about the movie theater in a community, it really is a dying breed. It doesn't happen that often. So for you to be able to do this, it's not only going to stimulate movie lovers, but it's also going to help business, like 424 Walnut, our good friend Joe Piccarelli. Great food,
yes. Great
location, just a few doors down. You eat some dinner before or after, and it just makes it convenient. But you get an opportunity to really make going out to the movies a special event.
We hope so. We have multiple restaurants, coffee shops, and just multiple shops in Sewickley that we hope that will benefit from this enterprise.
Carolina Byers, one more thing, just a little bit about the Oscars. Tomorrow night, Scott Tatey and Megan Miller, both from the community section that is the Beaver County Times. We're going to be talking to them at the Brixton Brewing Company in Rochester and going into all of this stuff in detail. Just your overall thoughts. I mentioned Fences. August Wilson, obviously the Pittsburgh connection. I'm a big fan of him and rooting for that film. But you've got Hacksaw Ridge in there, Arrival in there, and as I mentioned earlier, you got La La Land in there. Just some thoughts on who you think might be the big winners.
Well, we opened the theater with La La Land, so it will forever be part of our history. I think I'm hoping for La La Land.
And you know, Hell or High Water with the great Jeff Bridges, a lot of people hoping for him. Now, some of these movies that I'm mentioning, will they end up here eventually, or are you guys on target to get things that are being released like right now?
Sure, we're going to focus on the Oscars for a while. We actually have Lion coming up, and also Jackie. But after that, we're hoping for new films, Beauty and the Beast, and a few others.
Yeah, Natalie Portman and Jackie, of course, and as I mentioned earlier, Nicole Kidman. So it's always a pleasure.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Have a chance to come here. Tell the folks your operating hours, and obviously Walnut Street, all roads lead to this wonderful place that is the Family Tall Theater. Go ahead.
Sure. Our website would be the best place to find information for show times and everything else, and it's thetallfamilytheater.org.
All right, folks, and yes, here. I'll give you just a little popcorn. Just a little, okay? Because the rest is for me. Have a great night.